Hello, YouTube. We're back. It's time for more coding. It's day 9. We are doing review. We're doing review because we're halfway through our Python lessons. You're okay, YouTube, I guess. As strong words coming from Ray. That actually means a lot. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but Ray is actually like shedding a single tear as he writes that. So it means a lot coming from him. So we are doing review today, which is great because I was literally just saying last week how I'm starting to forget. Yes, one single thug tear, exactly. I'm starting to forget the things that I've learned in Python. I was supposed to make an example sheet for myself of how to write stuff, like grammatically, but I forgot. Because I went to Comic-Con and I spent all my money. Because I went to Comic-Con and I spent a bunch of money and then I came home. So, Janelle, thank you for gifting a sub to Ray. Ray, enjoy your emotes or don't. You're stuck with us for 30 days, whether you like it or not. Sorry. We're gonna learn. Oh my fucking God, what did I do? Hello? Oh, chat's there. Hold on. Okay. Okay. We're in the abyss. Oh, sorry for the coughing. She's getting out of bronchitis. Thank you. You were supposed to put tip her $5 for Women's History Month at the end of that. Can you I know it's just a first draft, but can you edit that draft and then we'll synergize and we'll circle back. Thank you, Calva. Thank you for 3 months coding day. It is coding day. We're doing some review, thank God, because I'm starting to forget. So let me do my little practice session first. Also, yes, I apologize for the coughing in advance. I'm on week 3 of having bronchitis. And wow, it really does just hold on forever. I'm literally a teacher, so I just want you to know how hard I'm going to be restraining myself to not backseat. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will say, I think you learn pretty quickly when I'm coding on stream that regularly people will be like, if I ask a question, people will be like, just try it, see what happens. Dude, 3 weeks of bronchitis, which I learned is normal. Like on average, it takes 4 weeks to kick bronchitis. So I'm going to be coughing a little bit today. I'm really sorry. My apologies. Okay. Mimi is trying to create a new list of contacts containing only the values from phone book that begin with 6. Which of the following best describes the error in her Python code shown in the code block section below? Contacts equal num for num in phone book if list num 0 equals 6. Well, she did index 0. That means nothing would come up, right? No change needs to be made. But if she put 0, that means it only goes up to index 0, so it wouldn't even go through everything. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. Especially on the right side, the equal sign should be enclosed in hard brackets. No, I don't think so. The for clause ought to be moved to the beginning of the expression like so. No, that's not right. Because you need to have the temporary variable. Num for num in phone book if list num 0 equals 6. A colon should be placed after num. No. Okay, I'm going to guess no change. Fuck! What needs to be changed? Is it the colon? Is it the colon after phone book? For num in phone book, num if... Okay, I think it's this one. Put variable in the print function, which will not raise any error. Put a variable in the print function that will not raise any error. Get prescription. Advice equals drink plenty of water. That's my prescription. drink water. I got charged $15 for someone at the hospital to tell me to drink water. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Am I right? This would be return advice. Prescription equals get prescription, print. It would print. Well, the hospital charge wouldn't show up because it's not listed in the advice. So I think it would print prescription equals get prescription, print prescription. No? Yay! Please hold your applause, everyone. I know it's very exciting. Write a function named 10th power that has one parameter named num. The function should return num raised to the 10th power. Okay, write your 10th power function. So it'd be define 10th power parentheses, and then it would be one parameter named num, and then it would be it'd be 10 equals num to the 10th power, and then return 10. I hope that works. On comment, these function calls test here 10th power function. Okay. 1. So that would just be 10, right? This would be 0. Oh, wait, no. Oh, 1 to the 10th power is 1. 0 to the 10th power is 0. 2 to the 10th power is 1. Oh, so that's what I want. Okay. I did it! Yay! 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But I want to know what the answer was for the list comprehension. Hi, Estelle. My cough's okay. It's still there, but a lot better than it was before. Give me another list comprehension one, because I want to get it right. Oh, it's this question again. Okay, contacts equals num for num in phone book if list num 0 equals 6. I'm still weirded out by the 0 index thing. I wish it would tell me what I did wrong. I think it's this one. For num in phone book, num if list num 0 equals 6. I think it's this one. What is it? What is it? Tell me what it is and why. It's not this one. Is it that it has to be in brackets? This has to be in hard brackets? Is it because it's in a list? I wonder if it's because it's in a list. Append exclamation value, exclamation sign equals exclamation, return value plus exclamation sign. Oh. Print extraordinary plus exclamation, determine the output of the program. Well, it can't print exclamation sign because it's not in the same scope. It's outside of the scope. Or it's inside the scope of the function, but this is outside, so it won't work. So it would be print extra. I think it'll raise an error. Yeah, because the variable exclamation sign is defined inside the function. Yeah! What the fuck is the answer to this question? It's bothering me. I want to know why, what. Oh my God, 0 index. Okay. Which of these list comprehensions will create a list equal to desired list? List comprehensions make me not want to exist comprehension. You know what I mean? I for I in range 5. Create a list equal to desired list. It's not this because that's not a list comprehension. This is dumb. I think it's I -1 for I in range 5 because then it will start at -1. Okay. Will contain numbers 0 through 4, and the list comprehension will contain each of those -1. Okay, I guess I'm not getting the answer to this. So we'll just move on to our little what's it called? Do you want the answer to that one? Was it the brackets? Was it that the 6 had to be in brackets? Oh my God. Whatever. In my reality, I didn't need brackets. And that's all I'm saying. Difficult Python code challenges involving control flow. This article will help you review Python functions by providing some code challenges involving control flow. Some of these challenges are difficult. Take some time to think about them before starting to code. You might not get the solution correct on your first try. Look at your output. Try to find where you're going wrong. Iterate on your solution. If you get stuck, use our solution code. If you check answer twice, you should see an option to get our solution code. Truly investigate that solution. Okay. As a refresher, function syntax should look like this. Right. Do something with inputs, return output. For example, a function that returns the sum of the first and last elements of a given list might look like this. List, return list 0 plus list -1, or first. I don't know. And this would produce output like first plus last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Oh, there's 5 challenges. Ooh la la. Advanced challenge problems by testing if a number falls within a certain range. We will accept 3 parameters where the first parameter is the number we're testing, second parameter is the lower bound, and third is the upper bound. Bound? These are the steps required. Define the function to accept 3 numbers as parameters. Test if the number is greater than or equal to the lower bound. Oh, what the fuck does bound mean? What does bound mean? Define in range parameters num, lower, and upper. Function should return true if num is greater than or equal to lower and less than or equal to upper. Bound is range, like between 0. So is lower 0 and upper 10? Is that what lower and upper mean? Okay. So it would be should return true if, okay. If num greater than or equal to lower and less, wait, that's greater than, sorry. Greater, oh my God. Jay, thank you for the $7. What did I do to deserve $7? $5 for Women's History Month and another $2 for having blue hair and not red hair for St. Patrick's Day. Huh? Is today St. Patrick's Day? Also, it's not green, so don't I get pinched anyway? Thank you, Jay. That's very sweet. Thank you. Wait, wait, is this greater than or less than? This is greater than. And less than or equal to upper, then that returns true. Ooh, 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 ooh. Else return false. Okay, so that should be, I think that's all I need to type. Uncomment these function calls to test your in-range function. Okay, print in range 10, 10, 10. Should print true because it's 10 and the range is 10. In range 5, 10 to 20 should print false because it's not, okay. So it should be true and false. What'd I do? Oh, is it the colon? Def Two. Oh, I wrote and. What the hell? Why did I write and? What the hell? Invalid syntax for less than. Oh, and num less than equal to upper. Yay! I always make that mistake. Every time. Every time. Please don't give me answers, please. I try to figure everything out by myself, so please don't give me answers because otherwise I won't learn anything. Here's one way to do it. If, oh, they put it in parentheses? Not me. Not me, bestie. If someone else has to read my, return true or return false. So it automatically, I don't even have to put else. It'll return false if it's not, In this solution, we test two bounds connected with an and Boolean operator. This means that the code nested in the if statement will only execute if both the conditions are true. That's so interesting. I don't even have to write the else. I can just write return false outside of this and it still works. Okay, same name. We need to write a program that checks different names and determines if they are equal. Equal. We need to accept two strings and compare them. Here are the steps. Oh, Colby, or Tina, Amber. Okay. Same name. Define the function to accept two strings, your name and my name. Test if the two strings are equal. Return true if they are. Oh, this is interesting. Hi, Bubby. Look who's here. It's my coding buddy. It's my coding baby. Come to save the day. Hi, Wasabi. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. There's my coding buddy. Hi. Do you have something to say in the microphone? He just has so much to say. There's just so much going on in his mind, you know? There's just so much going on up there. So true. I agree. Same name function here. Okay. Def same name. Y'all remember last week when I said, hot take, it's really hard to code with one hand? That hasn't changed. It's still really hard. It's still really hard. Hi, Bubba. That has two parameters named your name and my name. Okay. Hello. Please don't walk on my desk because you're drooling. Can you just hold on to me real quick? Thank you. I love you. Your name, my name. If our names are identical, return true, otherwise return false. So it would be if your name and then double equals my name, Wasabi. If your name double equals my name, return true, and then below it I could just put return false. Hi. You're such a loud purr. You're such a loud purr. If your those were my notes. Those were my notes. Wasabi. Wasabi. How about we just learn to chill, you know? How about we learn to chill? I know, Bubba. Okay, your name equals my name. Oh, I think it has to be double. Hey. I think it needs to be a double operator. Hi. Return true. And then I can do the thing I just learned, which is just return false below it outside of the scope. I'm learning Python. Can you... Hey. My love. I love you so much, but I need you to chill. Okay, so I think this should work. I think this one should work. If names are identical, return true. Okay, so then I should be able to unprint these. So Colby should print true, and then Tina Amber should print false. Yay, it worked. It's funny thinking about strings as like something that could be put into a Boolean operator or whatever it's called to like be told if it's true or false. You know what? Do you know why you can skip the else here? Not trying to give you the answer, just curious. I don't. No. I've had some trouble combining everything that I've learned. So once they were like, oh yeah, you can put if statements inside of functions and loops, that's where my brain starts breaking, you know. Hi. Because it's Women's History Month. Correct. Correct answer. That is correct. Think about what happens to the control flow where the program is reading when you hit a return statement. I don't know. I guess I just thought that like if I put return false at the very bottom, it would just override everything else and return false. I think that's where I got confused. The whole body could be replaced with just return your name equals my name. Oh, then I don't even have to specify true? Oh. I'm going to try that. Yeah, because the equals would, how? I need to cut his nails. Hold on. I want to try that. Return wasabi. Oh my God, that's so cool. You don't even have to specify true or false. It'll just do that by itself. Bubba, you're stressing me out a little bit right now. I fear. Okay. They put else. They put else in there. As you can see in the solution code, comparing two strings in Python can be done using the equals operator. If you want to add a challenge, you can try shortening the function body to one line of code. That's what you guys told me. That's what you told me. It looks way cleaner this way. Hello? This way? It's so much cleaner. Elegant. Well, this one actually does look elegant to me. Sabi wants to code. I know. Every single time I go live, within like 10 minutes of coding, he wants to come hop in. Every time. And like, I love him for it. I wish I could do like text-to-speech coding, you know? It's really hard to code with one hand. What's code golf? Bubba, I need to put you down. Okay. No, we're going to cling to me instead. Okay. Sounds good. It's either the floor or it's my arms. You have to pick one. You have to pick one. You can't be on the table. I'm sorry. You're already drooling all over my notes. I see like a little droplet of drool on my notes and I'm like, wasabi. I'm writing them. Hi. Always false. There are some situations that you normally want to avoid when programming using conditional statements. One example is a contradiction. This occurs when your condition will always be false no matter what value you pass into it. I've done that a bunch of times on accident. I've done that. Let's create an example of a function that contains a contradiction. It will contain a few steps. Define the function to accept a single parameter called num. I'm putting you on the floor. No. Listen. Listen. Sometimes you have to be independent, you know? I only go live for about 3 hours. Sometimes you have to be a strong boy and be independent, you know? You have to be strong. You have to find things to do on your own. Go bully your brother. You can do that. You're really good at that. If he's like laying down sleeping, you could run up on him and like smack him real quick. You could do that. You could start biting all my cables. Okay, no, brother. It's time to let go. I love you. I'm going to go put him on the bed and hope that he stays. Come on, buddy. Come on, Bubba. Oh my God. Okay. I'm locked in. I'm ready. I love him so much, but he only does that when I'm streaming. When I'm free the rest of the day, he isn't like that at all. Okay. Use a combination of less than, greater than, and to create a contradiction in an if statement. If the condition is true, return true, otherwise return false. The trick here is that because we've written a contradiction, the condition should never be true, so we should always expect it to be false. Okay, always false. Define always false, num. Okay. Hi, Omni. He knows there's an audience. It's true. He's performing. He is just a baby, and I love him so much. I love being snuggly with him, but he's only snuggly literally when I'm streaming. And then the rest of the day, he's just like chilling by himself. Thank you, Kimmy. I'm trying. Thank you so much. Okay. Using an if statement, your variable num and the operators greater than and less than make it so your function will return false no matter what operator is stored in num. An if statement that is always false is called a contradiction. You will rarely want to do this while programming, but it is important to realize it is possible to do this. How would I, okay, if statement, if num would it have to be something that literally doesn't make sense? Like if num if num greater than, oh, I'm right here. How would you do this to be contradictory? If num greater than, would it be greater than 0 and less than 0? And num less than 0. Return true? Hi, Iraj. Conan goes brr. Conan goes brr. Hello, how are you? If the condition is true, return true. Return true, otherwise return false. I don't know what the contradiction would be. Always false 0. Oh, they did all print false. Oh, because it has to be both because of the and. If it's greater than 0 and less than 0, which is not possible. So that, yay! Oh my God, my brain is working. Yeah, let's fucking go. You normally want to avoid creating conditions like this. Well, I'll have you know I have done that on accident. So whoopsie. Whoopsie. Movie review. We want to create a function that will help us rate movies. Our function will split the ratings into different ranges and tell the user how the movie was based on the movie's rating. Here are the steps needed. Define our function to accept a single number called rating. If the rating is equal to or less than 5, return avoid at all costs. If the rating was less than 9, return this one was fun. If neither of the if statement conditions were met, return outstanding. Okay. Def movie review rating. If rate, excuse me. If rating less than or equal to 5, print avoid at all costs. Elif rating greater than 5 and rating less than or equal to 9. Print this one was fun. Else print outstanding, because the idea is that the only number left is 10. Okay. Print. Wait. Huh? If rating is between 5 and 9, return this one was fun if rating is 9 or above. So this is technically rating 5 to 8. Not 5 to 9, because the rating needs to be 9 or 10 to be outstanding. Okay, so 9 should be outstanding. 4 should be avoid. 6 should be this one was fun. Where did the none come from? What's making it print none? Wait, what? Okay, what did I do? Does it need to be return print? Or would it just be return? I'm going to try it. Return print. No. So would it just be return outstanding? Does this even work? Oh! I didn't know you could return strings. That's so cool. Yay! What? Oh, I spelled outstanding wrong. My bad. Outstanding. I'm sorry. I can't spell. I'm sorry. So, chat room. Outstanding. Chat room. What causes the code to print none? What causes it to print none? Like, what part of the code caused? Is it the print? Oh, no, return statement. The coder. person between chair and keyboard. What is it called? Like pebcac? Where it's like the error was caused by the person between the chair and the keyboard. Print is not considered a return. Print is a function that just shows things and it returns not. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. Oh, this looks way nicer than mine. Oh, wait, they put 2 ifs? Why'd they put 2 ifs? Why no elif? This looks a lot cleaner though. So you can, man, it does look a lot nicer in parentheses, doesn't it? Nested ifs. Oh, that's true. They are nested because they're technically separate. They aren't nested? Oh. Okay. Another way of solving this would be to use if, elif, and else statements. Let's fucking go. Even the website was like, you know what? You're right too. And then when you wrote it correctly, you were returning the string into the print function. Yeah, I thought that would work. But it's fine. I learned my lesson. Max number. For the final challenge, we are going to select which number from 3 input values is the greatest using conditional statements. To do this, we need to check the different combinations of values to see which number is greater than the other 2. Here's what we need to do. Define a function that has 3 input parameters, number 1, 2, 3. If so, greater, then return it. Oh, if there was a tie between 2 largest numbers, then return it's a tie. Okay. So def max num parentheses num1, num2, num3. So it would be if num1 if num1 greater than num2 and I put spacing. Whoopsie. If actually I'm going to do it the way that it was showing before because it looks nicer. If num1 greater than num2 and num1 greater than num3, return num1. If num2 greater than num1 and num2 greater than num3, return num2. If num3 greater than num1 and num3 greater than num2, return num3. And then if it's a tie, the function should return the largest of these 3 numbers. If any of 2 numbers tie as largest, you should return it's a tie. So could I technically just say, outside of the scope, just say like return it's a tie? Because that way it's like, if none of these check out, then I return it's a tie. I think that would make sense. I think that would work. Okay. So this last one should print it's a tie. I hope this works. Oh! How does it feel? What does it feel like not to win? I guess I'll never know. Damn, that feels good. Did I break it? Did you remember to define max? Yes. What happened to my code? Codecademy, you broke my code. Yeah, I did it right. Yay. I thought it was going to be a thing where I had to I don't even need parentheses around the string. Ooh, I think the print function really like conditioned me to put stuff in parentheses. We have 2 more tests to check if the second parameter is greater than the other 2, then the third parameter. In this case, in the case where none of the parameters were greater than both of the other parameters, then we know that there must have been a tie and the final return statement is cool. Okay, let's move on. Because I already know I got it right. I have not learned how to run code on my own computer, no. Ooh, lists? We haven't learned lists in like a month. This article will help review Python functions by providing some code challenges. Okay, function syntax. As a refresher, function syntax looks like this, right? Right. Return my list. Oh, for example, a function that returns the sum of the first and last elements of a given list. Oh, we're going back to 0 index. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Append size. So this is all functions. I thought we were reviewing like everything I've learned so far, but I guess not. Excuse me. For the first code challenge, we are going to calculate the length of an input list and append it to the end of the original list. For example, if we have the input list 2342.108, which is the length of 3, the output should be 2342.108.3. Similarly, the output for the input list 123 should be 123.2. Define a function, append size that accepts a list as its input, get the length of the input list, append the length of the list to the end of the original list. Okay. Ooh, fuck. Parameter my list. The function should append the size of my list inclusive to the end of my list. Okay. So that would be, well, I need to find the total amount. How did we find the total amount of numbers? Hold on. It's in my notes somewhere. Oh, length. It's length, right? Okay, so it would be, we could do last equals my length parentheses my list. And then we could do my list dot append last. And then, oh, what would I return? Do I return my list? If my list was 2342.108, the function should return. Ooh. Okay. Print. Oh, return append size. Okay, append size. Ooh. Okay. Print append size 2342.108. So this should have a 3 at the end. Okay. So I learned about this. I have to print, where I fucked up is that one of these needs to be printed. And I think it's the length. So I think it's print length my list. Okay. Okay. I learned about this. One of these things, like, doesn't... what is it? How did I do this? I did learn about this. It's a thing where you have to, like, turn it into a string or something, or, like, an integer, but I don't remember how you turn it into an integer. Did I write it down? Length function, print length my tuple. I didn't write down the example for this. Length calls length of list, aka number of elements. Damn. I forgot how to do this. Could I do... Oh, I don't remember how to generate it. What if I did... Can you do int? Like integer? I don't think that'll work. No. Damn. I don't remember. I don't remember how to do length. Function should append the size of my list inclusive to the end of my list. The function should then return this new list. For example, if my list was 23, 42, 108, print append size, 23, 42, 108. My list, and then I created a variable that contains the length of my list, and then I wrote my list dot append. Is that how you write a dot append? I'm trying to make sure I write everything right, and I'm not just like tunnel visioning. Where did append go? Adds to a list. Plus brackets also adds to a list. I really don't want to look at the answer, but I forgot how to do this. I didn't take notes on this part, but I remember them saying that like length gives you like the coding back and you have to print it into like a string, or like, what if I did... I'm not looking at chat because I know some people are going to try to give me the answer, and I'm really trying hard to figure it out myself. No, that didn't work either. Damn. What if I just removed this and did my list dot append length my list? Wasabi, no. I'm so serious. I love you so much, but I need you to give me some space right now. Wasabi, please. I'm going to put you on the floor, okay? I'm sorry. I do love you. I do love you so very much. Not right now, though, okay? Please. I'm sorry. So what if I did my list dot append parentheses length parentheses my list? What if this was brackets? I broke it. What if it was int length my list? String? Fuck. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to look at the solution. Oh my God. Did my stream die? What the heck? Okay, we're back. We had a little problem, but we're back and we're fine. We're back and we're fine. My OBS died literally right as I was like, I think I'm gonna look at the answer. I think I'm just gonna look at the answer. Yeah, my internet's fine. It's not giving me any internet problems. It just was like, we can't connect to your stream key. And I was like, but it hasn't changed. Nothing's different. Unless someone hacked into my account. Ooh. I am going to look at the answer. Oh, wait, there's a hint. Let me look at the hint first. Remember that we can get the length of a list using len. We can also append to the list. That's what I used. That's literally what I used. But it's doing the thing where I need to turn it into a thing first. What if I did... Oh, I'm really like trying not to give up here. I'm trying not to give up. What if I did... sorry. What if I did... string length my list, but I made it a variable. Oh, so what if I made it like end? End equals string length my list, and then my list dot append end. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna look at the solution. Length equals len input list. Is this not what I fucking did? Length equals len input list. Get the length of the input list. Append the calculated length to. So I didn't even have to do all this. I was doing too much. I returned the wrong thing. It was return my list. It was return my list. Fuck. I thought, that sucks because I put this first and then I was like, oh, it's calling append size, so I have to return append size. Listen, some of us are not very smart, okay? I know, I got it right first try, and then I second guessed myself. I know. I had it right first. Hi, Savina. Hi, Kate. How are you, Bibi? Bonjour. Comment ça va? Tu bien? Alternatively, we can get the length of the input list and append it to the original, the same way of nesting the function called input. I tried to do this too. I was doing too much. And not enough at the same time. The way I did them both and I returned the wrong thing. I'm doing good, Vivi. Thank you for asking. It's good to see you. I was doing too much and not enough. I know. Okay. But I learned my lesson. So that's what this is all about, babies, about making mistakes and learning. I love seeing you learn some code. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. We're finally doing, review challenges. So I'm going back and reviewing what I've learned and trying to answer the questions. Keyword trying. Let's create a function that calculates the sum of the last two elements of an input list and appends it to the end of the original list. So only the last two. Okay. For example, for the input list 112, the output list should be 112, 3, 5, 8. Oh, and it keeps going? Wait, what? But then it would go on forever, wouldn't it? Wouldn't this be an indefinite loop? How do you get it to stop? How do you make it stop? Repeat. Oh, 2 more times. I can't read. I need to just shut up and read. After doing so, it repeats this process 2 more times and returns the resulting list. For example, for the input list 112, the output list should be 112,358. Similarly, the output for the input list 123 should be 123, 24, 47, 71. Okay, so this is a loop. So I have to loop it. But the range has to be 2. And then calculating the sum would be calculating the sum of -2, index -2. So, right? Because index -2 would start at the second to last. Do I have notes on the sum? Where did I write down about the sum? Oh, it would be the bracket colon thing. So it would be list bracket -2 colon empty. Okay. Let's try it. Please have faith in me, chat room. Please have faith in me, chat room. We can do this. Write a function named append sum that has one parameter, a list named mylist. Okay. This part I can do. Naming the function, I could do that, no problem. The function should add the last two elements of mylist together and append the result to mylist. It should do this process 3 times, then return mylist. Okay, so would this be a for loop or a while loop? Indefinite iteration, number of loops decides on times condition is met. So it would be an indefinite loop. Oh, no, it would be definite. Number of times loop executed is predefined, and this would be predefined. So it would be a for loop. So it would be for x in range 3. I'm flying by the seat of my pants right now, chat room. I hope you know that. I'm really digging deep in the depths of the wrinkles of my brain right now. 4x in range 3. I need to add my list. Oh my God, dude. My list plus equals? No. My list plus my list bracket -2 to -1. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. My list. Oh my God. Ah! My list -2 plus my list -1. And then, oh, I have to save it variable. Hold on. End sum equals my list minus -2 plus my list -1, and then my list dot append end sum, and then at outside of the range, then I would return my list. It's going to be like, yeah, you have an error on line 1 where the comment is. I don't know about this one. Append sum 112. So this should be 112. Oh, 358 is up here. So it should be 112358. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's sun's early light. Oh my God. Holy shit. Damn. This is why I love learning to code, because when you get it right first try, it's like, ooh, am I a genius? It's time to hack NASA. Get Fantadog in my house. You can come too, Luciano, but get Fantadog in my house. I need her as my assistant to hack NASA. Masha, thank you so much. Oh my God, a Twitch baby. Let's name it Python. Our little Python. First try coding is the best feeling ever, and you can't convince me otherwise. It does feel really good. That's how it's a very similar feeling to when I would take something apart and fix it and put it back together and it would turn on. Very similar. Code more when you get it right the first time. You're asking why it happened and doubt yourself. Oh yeah, you're like, I must have done something wrong to make it code like this. Oh. They didn't even want me to use a loop. They didn't even want me to use a loop, but I used a loop. They wrote it out themselves. Oh, but here, the above approach leads to code redundancy. Therefore, you can use a for loop instead of repeating the statements as shown below. Let's fucking go. Oh, but I didn't need to make a variable. I could have done mylist.append, mylist -1 plus mylist -2. So this is technically cleaner. But at least it wasn't this bad, you know? At least it wasn't this bad. So what you're saying is I'm better than Code Academy? Oh my God, don't say that, you guys. No. Okay, larger list. Let's say we're working with 2 conveyor belts that contain items represented by a numerical ID. If one conveyor belt contains more items than the other, then we need to return the ID of the last item on that belt. In the case where they have the same number of items, return the last item from the first conveyor belt. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? In our code, we can represent the ID of the items using numbers and conveyor belt. What the hell? Oh, contains more items than the other. So this would be a count function. Then we have to return the ID of the last item on that belt. Okay. I remember using counts. For instance, if we have 2 lists, 23, 12, 21, and 123, representing the ID of the items, it would be 21 because this is the last number of the conveyor belt with more items. Okay. Define a function that accepts 2 parameters. Check if the length of the first list is greater than or equal to the length of the second list. If true, then return the last element from the first list. Otherwise, return the last element from the second list. Okay. Sorry, I just smacked my microphone. I could basically teach the class, you guys. She's too good. She's insane. Okay. Function, larger list, 2 parameters, my list 1, my list 2. Oh. The function should return the last element of the list that contains more elements. If both lists are the same size, then return the last element of my list. Okay. So we could do if count my list 1, would this work? If count my list 1 greater than count my list 2, return my list 1, -1. If count my list 2 less than count my list. Oh, wait. I'm writing this all backwards. If count my list 1 less than count my list 2, return, Jesus Christ, Mao, 2, -1. Else, the first list is greater than or equal to the length of the second list. If true, then return the last element from the first list. Otherwise, return the last element from... Meow. 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 Yeah. You're so right. And I agree with you for everything you say. Okay. So if... Okay, I think I'm doing this wrong. Check if the length of the first list is greater than or equal to the length of the second list. So I think I'm doing this wrong. If greater than equal to return the last element. Otherwise, return the last element. Okay, so it would be else. Return my list 2, -1. Okay. Print larger list 4, 10, 2, 5, -2, 5, 10. So it should return 5. Line 10. Line 10? Count is not defined. Oh, I didn't need to make the variable. That's right. I was trying to make like fake variables. Right. Wait, no, that's count. Shit. How did I do the count function? Hold on. Oh, it's dot count. It's a dot count. Dot count greater than my list dot count. No. Fine. Well, fine then. Oh, does there need to be a variable in it? Oh, wait, no, I don't think this counts the number of occurrences. I don't think this is what I need. Is it range? Is it range? Is it range parentheses my list? List object cannot be interpreted as an integer. I don't remember how to count. You guys, I don't know how to count. Ooh. Its length. Its length. Its length. Its length. Its length. Its length. We got it. It's fine. It's fine. We got it. If len my list greater than or less or equal to length my list 2, return my list negative 1. Okay. We got there in the end. This feeling is not as good as the other one. No. Why is it length again? Damn it. Is it something like list.badonkadonk? List.dingdong? It's length. It's length. You know it's bad when I get the indices right first. That's how you know it's bad. Okay, number 4. More than n. Our factory produces a variety of different flavored snacks. The different types of snacks are represented by their ID and are kept on a conveyor belt. We want to check if we have enough items of a certain snack in our inventory. For this, we need to write a Python function that does the following. The function should accept a list of numbers representing the IDs of snack on the conveyor belt as its first input, the ID of snack we are looking for as its second input, and the desired number of that type of snack on the conveyor belt. Jesus Christ. The function should return true if the snack we're searching for appears more times in the list than the desired number given in the third parameter. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Okay. Define. Sometimes when I read these instructions, my brain goes. Define the function to accept 3 parameters: list of numbers, number to look for, number of the instances. Count the number of occurrences of item. Okay, now this is where we use count. This is where we use count. Now I can use count. If the number of occurrences greater than n, i.e. the third parameter, return true. Okay. Define more than n. My list item n. I always forget that colon. The function should return true if item appears in the list more than n times. The function should return false. Okay. If item or would it be 4? No, because that's a 4 is a loop. If item, how would I write this grammatically? Where did I learn if statements? Oh, I lost it. I lost my if statements. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I lost my if statements. Oopsie. I bet you anything when I was learning if statements, I was like, these are so easy. I don't need to write them down. I'll remember them. Well, thanks, past me. Okay. It's true. I was thinking ahead. And see, that's the thing y'all don't understand about me is that I'm always 2 steps ahead. And you guys just don't get that, you know? Okay. If item, would it be if my list dot count item more than n, return true, and then return false. Fuck, I hope that's right. Print more than n. 2, 4, 6, 2, 3. So they want to ask if 2 appears more than 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer should be true. The answer here should be true. I'm a fucking genius. That's the good stuff, Zoe. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, this is our last one for this section, and then I have to go pee. Let's create a function that combines 2 different lists together and then sorts them. To do this, we can combine the list with an operation and then sort using a function call. Here are the steps we need to use. Define the function to accept 2 parameters, combine 2 lists using the plus operator, sort the resultant list after concatenation. Okay, is sort, I also wrote this one down. I can't remember if sort is like a dot sort or sort parentheses. It's dot sort, parentheses. Okay. 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 Function called combine sort, parentheses, my list 1, my list 2. Combine these 2 lists into one new list. Okay. New list equals my list 1 plus my list 2, and then it would be new list dot sort parentheses. And I think if you leave it in parentheses, it automatically sorts alphabetically or numerically. So I think I can leave it empty. And then would I return new list? Or my list 1 and my list 2? I think I'm going to return new list because I no longer want those other lists. So it would be return new list. Okay. Print combine sort 4, 10, 2, 5, negative 10, 2, 5, 10. Oh my God, did it work? Oh my God. MG Frey, thank you so much for the 1.5 years. I love these Python streams. Keep up the good work and remember, try it. I've been swearing by the try it method. For sure. I've been swearing by the try it method. It does really work because I get to see what works and what doesn't. It's really interesting. Dude, it feels so good to be at the halfway point and be like confident in what I'm learning. Because when I got to functions, I was so confused that I was like really freaking out. And now I feel like legit confident in what I'm learning. This is the best. This is the best thing ever. Okay, I'm going to take a quick little stretch break so I can get up and go to the bathroom real quick. All right, we're back. I had a cough drop. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to keep going. So what's the next review section? I'm feeling really good today about coding. You know? It's finally something I know about art. I'm sorry, I guess. Thank you for apologizing. Thank you for apologizing. I appreciate it. Oh, Wasabi's running. Okay. Loops! It's loop time. This lesson will help you review Python loops. Blah, 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 blah. For item in my list, if item modulo 2 equals 1, print item, blah, 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 blah. I'm skipping through all this reading, and in about 5 minutes, I'm going to be like, this is so confusing, it doesn't make sense. It's littlesiha loop time. Wasabi loop time. We're doing the loop chat room. Okay. 5 challenges, divisible by 10. Let's start our code challenges with a function that counts how many numbers are divisible by 10 from a list of numbers. This function will accept a list of numbers as an input parameter and use a loop to check each of the numbers in the list. Every time a number is divisible by 10, a counter will be incremented and the final count will be returned. Okay. If the final count has to be returned, I might need to create an empty list. No. I should create, no. I can create a variable with the integer 0, and then I can loop it so that for every time, for number in list, if it's divisible by 10, then add +1 to the counter. I think that's how I could do it. Okay. Divisible by 10 takes a list of numbers named nums. Nums. When I think of nums, I think of like eating. Ignores half of the tutorial. Why is this so confusing, you guys? I don't get it. I don't get it. Hi, Lost Priorities. How are you, Sunshine? Good afternoon. Hi, Lion King. Hello. Okay. Return the count of how many numbers in the list are divisible by 10. Okay, so it would be, so I would make the variable first. So it would be counter equals 0, and then it could be for number in nums. For number in nums, if number modulo 10, and then it would be equals 0, because that would mean there's no remainder. Oops. Then counter plus equals 1. And then at the end, it would be return counter. I'm pretty sure I messed that up somewhere. I feel like it'll be a scope issue. Like the counter's up here, but it's adding here. I don't know. Woo! Oh my God, that feels so good. Man, there's nothing like getting it first try. Big brain, this is going to be another feel good moment. Thank you. Thank you. In this solution, we define the function to set up our counter. We use a for loop to iterate through each number. Dude, I combined, chat room, I know you guys don't care. No, that's not true. I think you guys care. I combined 3 different things I've learned: functions, loops, and if statements. I'm so proud of myself. Because that's where I've been getting frustrated. I haven't been frustrated learning how to do these functions in Python. I've been frustrated with trying to combine them. That's where I get confused. Oh my God. This is the first time I've heard, you know what? That's not true. You guys care. We call that growth. That's growth. That's how you know I have character development while learning coding. Maybe I'm not just learning coding, but I'm learning caring. Something to think about. Something to think about. It does. It feels really good when it clicks, and I think it helps to like sleep on the information too. I think so. Liz comprehensions are constantly gonna, dude. Liz comprehensions got hands. I think I might always struggle with that, but I'm gonna keep trying. Okay, greetings. You are invited to a social gathering, but you are tired of greeting everyone there. Luckily, we can create a function to accomplish this task for us. In this challenge, we will take a list of names and prepend the string hello? Prepend. Define prepend. Add something to the beginning of something else. Oh, so not an append, a prepend. Ooh! Sorry, I'm losing my mind, I think. I've been living off Mucinex and NyQuil for about 3 weeks. My brain ain't what it was before. Okay. In this challenge, we will take the list of names and prepend the string hello before each name. So it'll be like, hello, Michael 8, hello, Dead Body 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hello, Flux V, hello, Duds Toast. Define the function to accept a list of strings as a single parameter called names. Create a new list of strings. Ooh, a list of strings as a single parameter called names. Create a new list of strings. Loop through each name and names. Within the loop, concatenate hello and the current name together and append this new string to the new list of strings. Okay. Afterwards, return the new list of strings. Okay. I think I will struggle with this one, but I'm going to try. Add greetings, names. In the function, create an empty list that will contain each greeting. Okay, empty brackets. I think that's what it is. I think brackets shows that it's a list, right? Empty list. All I wrote was empty list brackets with nothing inside. So I'm going to assume this is right. And if I get an error, then it's my own fault. Add the string hello in front of each name in names and append the greeting to the list. Oh, fuck. So would it be... For name in names, namers, for name in names, append the greeting to the list. Empty dot append hello, comma space plus name. For name and name. So for name and name should say for the amount of items in list, you append hello plus that item. And then I would return the new list containing, okay, so return empty. That makes sense. So that it prints that. So this should print hello Owen, hello Max, hello Sophie. First try incoming. Dude, maybe I should drink NyQuil every day. What is it doing to my brain? This feels so good. Like, I know I'm only 50% of the way through my Python learning, But I feel like I could create like a very small game with everything I've learned, you know? I feel like I could create like a small program with what I've learned, which is like one of the best feelings ever. It feels so good. Like I feel like I could create like I'm pretty sure that you can create anything with what you've learned so far. Oh my God, thank you. I could, but the coding would look atrocious. Hi, Kimmy. Hello, Avery. Thank you. Thank you. See, you coded that too. You coded that too. Coming for my job. I think I could code my own game to play during St. Jude. I think I could. Hi, Evan. Hello, BB. How you doing? I could make my own Just Dance slot machine where I take out Vodoverot and Rasputin and all the other songs I don't like. That's true. New list, brackets for name and names, new list, append, hello. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. Okay. Delete starting even numbers. Let's try a tricky challenge involving removing elements from a list. This function will repeatedly remove the first element of a list until it finds an odd number or runs out of elements. It will accept a list of numbers as an input parameter and return the modified list where any even numbers at the beginning of the list are removed. Only at the beginning? So then it would start with an odd number. To do this, we will need the following steps. Define our function to accept a single input, mylist, loop through every number in the list. If there are still numbers in the list, we haven't hit an odd number yet. Within the loop, if the first number, oh shit. If the first number in the list is even, then remove the first number of the list. Once we hit an odd number or we run out of numbers, return the modified list. So I think this would be continue. This would be continue, right? Because that's where it's like, okay, we found the parameter. Now we're going to keep going and skip this or whatever. Where did I write this down? Where are loops, tuples and loops? So I think this would be a while loop. Loop, control, break. Break statement ends loop when condition is met. Oh, so would it be a continue or a break? Because I think it would... Continue skips elements unwanted. But it wants it to stop the loop when it hits an odd number. So then everything after the odd number can be even. So I think it's a break statement. Damn. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. Write a function called delete starting evens. Def delete starting evens, parentheses, my list. The function should remove elements from the front of my list until the front of the list is not even. The function should then return my list. Okay. For example, stop, I'm right here. If my list started as 4, 8, 10, 11, then it should start at 11. Deleting starting events, my list should return 11, 12, 15. Make sure your function works even if every element in the list is even. Okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. So, if... Wait. Would it be a while loop? Would it be would it have to be 4 because it's a list? How do you access a list with a while loop? Ooh, this one is really tricky. Chat room, can I ask a question? I have a really, really weird question. Can you put a while loop inside a for loop? Yes? Say no more. For for num in my list, while num modulo 2 equals 0, oh, fuck. While num modulo 2 equals 0, how do you choose to remove it? How do you delete it? Oh my God, sorry. I feel like I am getting there, but I don't remember how to remove something. I forgot. Is it pop? Is it my would it be my list dot pop num? Oh wait, hold on, sorry. I'm sorry. And then I'm creating the most cursed code right now, I think. I don't have a lot of confidence in this one. Shout out to all the programmers who watch my streams and are probably tearing their hair out every time I do something wrong. Every single time. Where was the break? Loop control break. Break statement ends loop when condition is met. So while number is divisible by 2, pop the number and then break. And then return my list. This is about to be fucked. I'm going to read through it again. Define delete starting evens, my list, for num in my list, while num is divisible by 2 with 0 remainder. My list.pop num. I have no idea if this is going to work because I think I only learned to use this with like indexes, like to remove a specific index. So I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm trying it anyway. And then I'm assuming that the break happens when this doesn't work. So this will loop until this doesn't make sense, and then it will break. And then it will return my list. So this should be 11, 12, 15, and then this should be empty. Fuck, okay. Index error, pop index out of range. Okay, right. At least that's what I thought was gonna error out, you know? Where did I find the pop thing? Pop removes element at specific index. Dot pop that is empty removes last element. But how do I get it to remove the element that I want? Would it be... Maybe I would just leave it empty because it's only going number through number. So maybe I wouldn't even have to do this. I'm going to try brackets. Yeah, that was brave. Okay, I'm going to try it empty because maybe the last doesn't really count if it's just going number by number. No. Okay. Pop from empty list. Pop from empty list. My list. For number in my list. While num divisible by 2, my list dot pop. I feel like I'm right there, and I'm not looking at chat because honestly, if I knew the answer to this, I'd be screaming it also. So I'm not looking at chat because I'm trying to figure it out myself. It's not a scope issue because they're all listed within the same scope. How else could I delete? Pop from empty list. But it's not an empty list. For num in my list. Maybe it is the way I formatted it. Can it not grab my list from there? Pop from empty list. Insert adds element to specific index. Pop removes element at specific index. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do this one. I thought putting num in there might help, but it didn't work. What did it give me when I put num? Pop index out of range. My list dot pop. I'm not sure. I'm going to look at the hint. Oh. The first element. Oh, they want you to slice? Oh. Oh. Use a while loop to check 2 things. First, check if the list has at least 1 element using... Oh, I skipped a bunch of steps. Oops. Oops. Yeah, struggling is a part of learning. It is. There's always going to be a struggle in learning, which I think is a good thing. Check if the list has at least 1 element using length my list. So len my list. Second, check to see if the first element is odd using modulo. If both of those are true. Oh. Slice off the first element of the list using my list. Oh. While num divisible by 2, my list equals my list first. Oh, I don't have to put the 0. First. Is length really important though? Hold on. I want to see what happens if I don't put length. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Indefinite loop time. Oh, fuck, we're looping. Oh, fuck, we're looping, but I put a break there. I thought the break would stop it. No. Okay, so the length is important, I've learned. I've learned that it is important, actually. Okay. For num in my list, would it be while wait, what did it tell me? Check if the list, oh God, check if the list has at least one element using length my list. How would that come back as true or false? While length my list is greater than 0? So would this also be, holy shit. While length my list greater than 0, while num divisible by 2, my list. I did it again. Fuck. Okay. This one, I think I'm going to look at the solution and see where I went wrong. We're looping again. Okay, where did oh, they made this look way easier. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. It was way easier than I thought it was. Okay, while length my list greater than 0 and my list, I had to put, so the for loop was not necessary. But I could have done while this condition is met and this condition is met. Okay, and then I'm assuming the 0 index means while the first index is divisible by 2, remove it. And then return. Okay. Okay, so I want to try writing this out myself, even though it's not, my answer. Your first solution would have worked. The while loop was unnecessary. Should have been if. Oh, okay. So while, how'd they write it with the parentheses? While length my list is greater than 0 and my list 0 index divisible by 2 with 0 remainder, then did they write it in the same line? While length my list greater than 0 and my list 0 index is divisible by 2 with 0 remainder, my list equals my list 1, because you're slicing off 1, or is it 0? No, it is 1. Okay, and then return my list. Hi, thank you so much, Colo, for the raid. Sorry, I'm in the zone right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you? How was your stream? My name is Avery, or littlesiha. I play a lot of Just Dance, but I've been sick lately, so I haven't played a bunch lately. But this year, my New Year's resolution is learning how to code. So we're about 2 months into learning Python. And I've just hit halfway through my lessons, so I'm doing like a whole review challenge thing. And I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. So cool to see this. I have 0 clue about coding, here for the ride. Oh, girl, you and me both. You and me both. I absolutely botched this code and I had to look at the solution. So I had to look at the solution because I was like, man, I don't know. The reason you got the empty list error was because you were looping over the if even to remove items until it was empty. Num didn't change in the second loop, so it was always comparing to the always comparing to the first even value and removing popping the top value. Okay. Got it. This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. Okay. We got there in the end because I looked up the answer. Yes, I agree. I'm not a math person. I saw someone being like, this is not for me. It's math involved. Totally agree. I think my favorite thing about coding is that all you have to do is give it the formula and it does the math for you, which is like the best part. I thought I recognized Python. This looks so hard. It's actually, from what I've heard from other programmers, this programming language is the closest to English. So it's supposed to be one of the easiest languages to learn for beginners. And I'm not looking to make programming like my career or anything. I just kind of wanted to learn programming in general. And you can do a lot with Python anyway. So I don't think I'm ever going to try to learn like C++ or whatever, C#. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to try to learn that stuff. But it is so interesting to learn programming because I feel like it's problem solving. It's like I'm constantly completing a puzzle, you know? It's really cool. It's a good modern language for beginners. There are some other languages for other uses that are a bit more English, but they aren't as useful these days. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have to move on to my next review. This next function will give us the values from a list at every odd index. We will need to accept a list of numbers as an input parameter and loop through the odd indices instead of the elements. The odd indices, so not elements. So if it's, oh, damn. So if it's index 1, but the number at index 1 is 2, that's still an odd index because the index is what matters. Oh my God. Okay. This is breaking my brain, but like in the best way. Define function header to accept one input, which will be our list of numbers. Create a new list, which will hold our values to return. Iterate through every odd index until the end of the list. Within the loop, get the element at the current odd index and append it to our new, holy shit. Okay. Create a function named odd indices that has one parameter. Oh my God. Okay. Define odd indices, my list. The function should create a new empty list and add every element from my list that has an odd index. Okay, so I need to add the element if the index is odd. So even if the element is even, it doesn't matter. It will still get added because the index is odd. Okay, so I'm going to make it new. New equals empty. Okay. We're locking in chat room and raiders. It's time to lock in. This function should create a new empty list and add every element from my list that has an odd index. The function should then return this new list. For example, odd indices 4, 3, 7, 2, 10, 11, negative 2 should return the list 3, 10, negative 2. Okay, new. Okay. Is this all looping? This should be a while one also. So while... While my list If I say my list index, then it's going to choose the element in that index. So how do I want it to only select the index? I could use... Could I use range? I don't think I'd use length, because that just shows how much of something is in there. Would it be range? I wanted to do while my list and then the index, like the brackets, and then I don't know what I wanted. I was going to say while the index is divisible by 2 false, then append new list with that element. But I fucking don't know how to do that. It's like in my brain how I want to form it, but I don't know how to put it in my computer. While my list, odd indices. While my list, I'm literally right here. While my list, could I just leave this empty for the index so it knows I'm talking about the index? Modulo 2 equals 0 equals false? This is so cursed. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work it out. While my list while my list index modulo 2 with 0 remainder equals false, new dot append my list. Oh, this is so cursed. This isn't gonna work. Because I think it's because I'm not choosing an index, but I don't know how. Turn new. I just want to see what error it gives me. I want to see where I'm going wrong first. Print odd indices 4, 3, 7, 10, 11, -2. So it should only print 3, 10, -2. New dot append my list invalid syntax. My list? These are really tricky. These are really, really tricky. What if I did my list colon, but it was empty? Is that possible? Does that just select whatever index is like relevant? This is really cursed. I'm sorry. I apologize. All the seasoned programmers in my chat ripping out their hair watching me do this right now. Oh man, I don't know how to tell the computer that I don't want the element to be divisible by, or not divisible by 2. I want the index to not be divisible by 2. And I don't want to do length because that only shows me how many elements are in it. It doesn't split it up by index. I'm going to look at a hint. It is range. It is range. And it's a for loop. It's not even a while loop. Range 1, length my list 2 will create a list of the indices you're interested in. So if you could loop through that, that list like this. For index in range 1, length my list 2. Wait, what the fuck? Why is there 1, 2 here? Create a list of the indices you're interested in. This one's tricky. It's fascinating to watch how your mind is working. Oh, thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. Usually my mind isn't working. Oh, Kirky Lad, thank you so much for the 46-month sub for Dancing State for coding. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I thought this would define them as false. Damn. I hope at least the way I wrote it, people see the vision. I mean, the computer doesn't see the vision. But like, I hope you guys understand the grammar I'm going for. I'm confused about the range 1, comma, length, comma, 2. For index in range 1, length my list 2, my new list dot append my list index. Index. What if I did double here and then index? No, I fucked everything. What if I put these in parentheses? While my list divisible by 2 equals 0 equals false, new dot append my Okay, I'm going to look for the answer at this one. No, I just look at my notes. I just look at my notes that I've written down, which is awful because sometimes I forget to write down things. Okay, define odd indices, my list, new list. So I got this part right. That was the solution it showed me. Is there not another solution? In our solution, we iterate through a range of values. The function range 1, comma, length my list, comma 2, returns a list of numbers starting at 1 and ending at the length of len and incrementing by 2. Oh, is this the right answer? I don't think I ever would have gotten this. This causes the loop to iterate through every odd number until the last index. Using this, we can, another way to do this would be to iterate through all indices and use an if statement to see if the index you're currently looking at is odd. Well, show me the example for that then. Then show it to me then. So what if I did, I don't really like this. This is really fucking confusing because it feels like it's like, it feels like you're like tricking it. You can use a while loop anywhere you use a for loop. You just have to manage the indexing yourself. See, the indexing is where I get lost. So my question is like, how do you choose an index? Use an if statement to see if the index you're currently looking at is odd. So would that be if my list index, if, would it be if my list index divisible by 2 equals 0 equals false, then new dot append my list. Oh my fucking God, I don't know. This is breaking my brain. This is breaking my brain. For index in range 1, length my list 2, my new list dot append my list index. This makes sense because you would choose that index, and index is just the variable. So it's not technically being called, actually. It's this part that I'm like, huh? I'm right here. I stopped moving my mouse for 0.35 seconds, and Codecademy is like, are you still there? Damn, this one is hard. So for the while loop, you have to set like index equals 0, then inside while loop do index plus equals 1. I don't like this one. I'm confused. I think this range thing feels confusing because it feels like I should be able to do range length my list. But then also length doesn't include... I think I'm going to move past this one because it's really confusing me. I feel like I need like a teacher, you know? So I'm going to move past this one. Exponents. In this challenge, we will be using nested loops in order to raise a list of numbers to the power of a list of other numbers. What this means is that for every number in the first list, we will raise that number to the power of every number in the second list. Okay. Raise that number to the power of every number in the second. Every number? If you provide the first list with 2 elements and the second list with 3 numbers, then there will be 6 final answers. Let's look at the steps we need. Damn. This one's going to hurt too. This one's going to hurt me too. Yeah, I'll wake up in the morning tomorrow and be like, oh, that was easy. I'm just going to skip past that one because I'm just really confused and I don't really understand the range part. So I'm just going to look past it and try to learn it a different day. It's fine. I don't need to get every single one right. Create a function named exponents. Exponents takes 2 lists as parameters named bases, powers. Consider the following code: 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. The result would be 2, 4, 8, 3, 9, 27, 4, 16, 64. Oh, that makes sense because it's 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, 3 to the power of 1, 3 to the power of 2, 3 to the 4, 1, or 4, 2, 3. Okay. Return a new list containing every number in bases raised to every number in powers. Okay. Okay. New list, empty. This would be a loop? Would it be definite or indefinite? Number of loops depends on times condition is met. Definite iteration, number of times loop executed is predefined. I feel like this is predefined because we already know how many numbers are in each list. So I feel like it would be a for loop. Number of loops depends on times condition is met. I think I'm going to try for. For x in bases. For x in bases. Wouldn't I have to set a variable for powers also? Would it be x to the power of powers? X to the power of powers. And then I wonder if I could do for x in bases and y in powers. Would that even work? For x in bases and y in powers? X, I'll do, we'll make it result equals x to the power of y, and then new list dot append result, return new list. Bases, powers, new list for x in bases. I've never tried doing an and in a for loop, so I don't even know if that's possible. I'm just guessing. For x in bases and y in powers, result equals x. I feel like this would work because it's for each thing in bases and each thing in y. So I feel like this would work. New list dot append result. Return new list. Okay, I'm just going to try it. This is our last one of the day, so I'm just going to give it a shot. Fuck. Y is not defined. Okay. I'm thinking you can't put an and statement in a for loop. I'm starting to think you can't do that. For x in bases. Would it be x to the power of powers? No. Unsupported operand types for to the power or pow int and list. Okay. What if I did like a for loop within a for loop? I'm about to break Code Academy again. Wait, actually, let me try putting in parentheses first. 4x in bases and y in powers. No. Okay. Coding is what you make of it, chat. Coding is whatever you decide it is in your reality, I think. So what if I did 4x in bases, then 4y in powers? Then who would stop me? You know? 4x in bases, 4y in powers. Result x to the power of y. New list dot append result. I didn't know you could put a for loop inside a for loop. Damn. That felt good. Is this the way they wanted me to do it? It is? I'm so glad I got the last one that I did. You know, because the last one we did before this one was a struggle. But this one, I'm glad I got it. 4 base and bases, 4 power and powers, new list append base to the power and return yay! Oh my God, that feels so good. As you can see in the solution, we use 2 nested for loops so that for every base, we iterate through every power. This allows us to raise each base to every single power in our list and append the answers to our new list. Finally, we return the list of answers. That felt so good. I know this one we did was a struggle for me. This one was a struggle for me. It's something I'm going to have to read into because it broke my brain a little bit. But I'm really proud of all of the review challenges I did today. Because, excuse me, a lot of this was problem solving for me on stuff that I didn't even know you could do. Like, I didn't know you could nest a for loop inside another for loop. So it feels really good. Thank you, Crunchy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zoe. You did great. It feels like these practice review sections really help solidify things. Yeah, I kind of wish they had more of them because it looks like they only have these review sections in the middle of the program and at the end. And I kind of wish it was every like 25% or whatever. I feel like that would be more helpful for me because it was talking about loops and I was like, oh shit, I haven't done loops since like January, so I forgot how to do them. But this is really helpful. It's really helpful to put into practice what I'm learning instead of just shoving more information in my brain, you know? For day 9, you're doing amazing. Also, the fact that you're not just throwing stuff at the wall is still, oh, thank you. It is day 9, but I only do them once a week. So it's like week 9, I guess is probably better to say. But this is my 9th day of learning coding. And I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. I feel like Ada Lovelace would be so proud of me. I feel like she's looking down at me from mathematician heaven, telling me I'm a hot bitch doing programming. I feel like she'd be very proud. I love doing these. I know this is so far off from like dancing streams, so like I know it's so different from what I normally do, but like I love getting to share like the learning process with you guys. And I hope that also, not that I'm trying to be like on a pedestal or anything, but I hope that like watching me struggle and learning and figuring things out also inspires you to learn different skills, like whatever skill you've always wanted to learn. Whether it's like, I don't fucking know, roller skating or how to ride a bike or programming or art or singing or playing the clarinet. I don't know. I hope it inspires you guys to learn something because like, I think really the thing that gets in our way is the frustration of getting it wrong or like the humiliation of getting it wrong. And being like, oh, I feel so bad. Like I can't do this. It's too hard. Or like in my case, I call myself stupid a lot, which is not good. So I hope that in some way it shows you that like you can learn shit. And like there will be frustration and there will be some humiliation, but like it's worth it. It's worth it to push through. So, or arson, you know, if you've ever wanted to take up arson, I could think of a few houses I want burned down. For legal purposes, I'm joking. If my lawyer's watching this, I'm just joking. Also love that messing around with this and showing the different ideas lets people see that there's way more room for creativity and coding. Yes, dude, that's what one of my friends, Godfiend, said, because as long as I've known him, he's been a programmer as like his job. And he's like, coding really is like just problem solving, which requires a lot of creativity. Like a lot of it is being like, okay, where did I go wrong? What's the issue here? How do I do this in a way that's efficient? Like it's a puzzle game. It's a puzzle game. So this is like, I'm really enjoying this. And I can't believe that by the summer, I will be done with these courses. By the summer, I'll be a full-fledged Python programmer. Oh my God, thank you, chat. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, please. My computer, anytime I try to code anything. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you want to watch my other coding videos, they're all up on the gaming channel. If you're watching on YouTube, I love you. Hi. Thank you for being here. If at any point you want to binge them, I have them all in a playlist so you can watch them from the beginning. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it.